9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show. Hi guys, and welcome to the stream. Yes, today we are doing Bring Your Tactics, a chance for you to bring in your tactics to the stream. Yes, we shall play with your tactics. I'm not sure, Strike from Shadows, what I did the last time around, so we might have a look at it again. And we're gonna be looking at Kachi's tactic. Now, I'll put up a link in chat. So if you're here and you want me to take a look at your tactics, that's the link. You need to drop your tactics in there, and we'll be able to take a look at them. Arsenal, Manchester United, and Chelsea all drop points. Important for Spurs' top 4 hopes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Spurs not being in the top 4, something is very wrong. I have to agree. It's very wrong if Spurs not in the top 4. Arsenal, I see them being a top 4 side next season. Maybe not this season. Liverpool beating Benfica last night. That was a good result, man. That was a good result. Okay, without further ado, let's get to this. This is, yeah, I'm gonna release the tactics tester once we sort out a few other things. Yeah, we just wait. I'm just waiting on things that I'm hoping we can do in the next few days. All right, where's my Football Manager 22 games? No, where did I put it? Did I put it in Dropbox? I think I did. Football Manager 22 tactics. Bring your tactics. There, today's one. Right, okay. So I think Strike for Shadows is there, but I got this one. UNS Fat Bro, you send us this tactic. You're asking for help straight away to 5-2-3. 5-2-3s, they tend to be kind of interesting formations, right? You can get a lot out of them. DLF, inverted winger, inside for DLP, CM support. Let's quick pick. Who have I? Okay, there are, okay, guys. Okay, whether or not SI wants to say it or not, but I know they said there are no match engine changes, right? I don't know, man. It feels like there are, but I don't think there's a lot. It's more like your defensive lines. I mean, normally I will like, yeah, I'm the kind of person that wants SI not to give us match engine change lists. I'm the kind of guy. I want to look at the game and not play to any of these match engine changes. Hold on, this one light is off. Can't be sitting in the dark. Yeah, now that's better. I was thinking, why do I look so dark on the camera? It's because one of the lights, that light over there that shines on my face, wasn't on. So I think there have been some changes to the match engine, right? I want to do a match engine change video thing, but yeah, there's a few roles that I won't say the roles are playing differently. I'm saying that defensive lines definitely you need to pay attention to them. Atletico Madrid, I don't see them coming back, man. Yeah. Manchester City are very, very strong this season. I do think that Manchester City have what it takes. English sides are just too powerful right now in the Champions League. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at this tactic. Although I'm hoping Atletico Madrid might do well. I mean, like, speaking of which, right, what we should do when we talk about these things, right? Wait, Champions League. I'm changing things already. Atletico Madrid. Was it Manchester City? Okay, this is the game last night. Only 1-0, right? What I would do. Where is there's a site I go to. Shit. Now at last minute I'm doing this. Is what's the name of the site? I used to go there a lot. Okay, what's it called? Shish kebabs. Doing it right now because I've had the flu today. This result at home is not enough, no. For I still think they're very, very strong. I still think they're very strong, but a 1-0 home win for Chelsea is not for City is not going to be enough. The next leg away at the Atletico Madrid, potentially Atletico Madrid could pull it off because they're very strong at home. Yeah, it's not enough for Chelsea. For City, what am I saying? I mean, City is a very strong squad, but I doubt they're gonna. There's one side. Oh yes, now I remember. Suddenly it came to me. Understat. Yeah. Sometimes I go to these sites, right? I go to understat.com a lot, right? Then I'll come in here. There's this today is EPL. Oh, they don't have this. This only for the English Premier League now. What the hell? Now they got ads. Yeah, they don't have the Champions League. Where's the Champions? No, they don't put the Champions League anymore. You gotta go to somewhere else like goal.com as well to get that kind of information. You need to get detailed stats. I need to look at the XG. Yeah. Hey, Ovidio Matusa, how are you, man? Hey, thanks for the kind words. Thanks for the kind words. I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. Yeah. I'm the best football manager now, man. I'm not. I just tried. My goal is this, right? Okay, I have a very simple goal right now. Okay. Before I mean, I can't do content forever, right? So My goal when I started this Patreon and this YouTube and all this stuff was to make it so that I could be self-sufficient for the period of time that I can do this. And once, if I told myself that my goal is very simple, my goal is to help the community out as much as possible, right? Dump as much information that I have in my head and hope that other content creators can take something from that, or even players who watch the game can take something from that and go on and improve their games. That has been my goal all this time. And naturally, because I'm retired, I'm staying at home, and I do all this, and I'm hoping to, because I could go and do work. I could have started my own business, but I decided I'm going to concentrate on this, at least help the community out for at least about a few years, and then after that, I will eventually stop, right? I definitely will stop. Because this is not sustainable in the long run. Yeah, so I'm just glad that people are getting better and the content is getting out, and I'm hoping in the long run, you know, everybody gets better at the game. Okay, so here we are, OM 4, 9, 10, 12. This is where we are. We're using this save, right, to do the tactics. So let's look at the changes to the match engine. Very important to bear in mind, because if you are, I noticed one thing already. If your defenders are not very good in terms of their mental stats, right? If the mental stats are bad, right, what's going to happen is during the transition from back to front, you're going to pay the price. Because one ball over the top. I mean, we do it against the AI all the time. Why can't the AI do that to us too, right? So it puts one ball over the top, you're in trouble as well. So here we look at our backline. What do we have? Anticipation 15, jumping reach 13. Wide centre back is not so bad, right? Okay. But still, not that good either. Anticipation, mental's pretty solid. Positioning pretty good. Okay. Minimum, right, you want is 14. Okay. You want to have a good defense, it's got to be 14 all around. Okay. Luan Perez, 15. This is not very good. His concentration is only 12. That's pretty low, right? This means that if the ball does come over the top, he better not be in the center. If he's in the center, we're in trouble. So the guy in the center is the most important player. His concentration is 13, jumping is okay. He's great at winning the ball. Concentration is 13. He's not that bad, but seriously, I mean, he could make mistakes. So here, how you set up your 3 at the back is the reason why you might feel it is. And then the other thing is these back 5 systems, they need to push up. Okay, let's just quick outfield players here. Submit teams. You have only selected 10 outfield players. You must select 11. Oh no, don't tell us both our goalkeepers are not available. Yeah, man. We don't have a goalkeeper. Oh god, this is terrible, man. This team doesn't have a second keeper. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna put him in goal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, I can't use the editor. How long is that goalkeeper out for, man? How are we gonna do these kind of shows if this goalkeeper is out, oh my god, for 10 weeks? Okay, let's come out with this first. What month is this? August. Sheesh. Scouting. Player search. We got 6.1 in the transfer budget. We have to bring in a keeper. I didn't realize this club was short of a keeper. So we want reflexes. One-on-ones. This is basically the 2 things I'll look at. Aero reach is not that. It's important, especially with crosses. Let's put handling there first. Let's go for 15, 15, 15. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a bit worried now. We're getting very worried now. We're getting depressed now. We're getting depressed now. Very depressed. Okay, loan. Yeah, okay. Wow. World. Jeez. There's nobody? I mean, seriously? 6.1 million. Okay, let's bring it down. Hey, hello. Am I doing something wrong? Okay. Okay, suddenly we have only these keepers now. 12, 12, 12. Wow. Talk about dropping the bar, man. We dropped the bar so low. 41 years. My God, 15, 39 years. 11, 15, 14. Now, this is a show where we just do tactics, right? Reflexes 13, error reach 13, handling 1-on-1 12. I mean, oh my god, this is bad, man. This is terrible. This is terrible. Scouting center. Do they have any goalkeepers here? Okay. Okay, we got two goalkeepers. Augustine Rossi, agent offers 15, 65 to 6.1, contracted to Boca. Handling 14, kicking 12, 1-on-1s 13, reflexes. Okay, he's not that bad. Okay, we could use him. Calvin. Oh, okay, we'll time in here. Transfer. Make an offer. 6 million. I don't know. We're just doing a save, okay? So his value is 65 to 6.4 million. I just need him. So let's go and put in 5 million. That's it. Oh, we're in trouble, man, this game. Very first game. We don't have a keeper. How are we going to do a show? Hey, hello from Greece, ma. Alejandro Akribos. We have no keeper, guys. So expect this game to be a disaster. We'll have to just do our best for the next couple of minutes, and then until we find a keeper. So ignore all results right now. We have no keeper. We literally have no keeper. All the keepers are injured. Not all the keepers. We only have one keeper. I didn't realize this about Marseille. And on top of that, the only keeper, now we're using a keeper whose contract is expired. We're just hoping that the new match engine, which kind of values shooting crazily from outside the box, if we play at a high enough tempo, but if we just have to limit it limit its options. I think looking at a tactic, right, the 5-3-2, but from the face of it, right, I'm not saying it's a bad tactic, but you see that? What just happened over there? Okay, this is not acceptable. Okay, he gets the ball, right? He plays it to this player. Why does he play it to that player? Right, this is not acceptable. He could have gone backwards. He went here. So you gotta you gotta look at your tactical instructions for your tactic, right? So that's the transition, right? So when you want to find out if something is wrong with a tactic, you do that first, right? You look for these kind of transitional mistakes. Basic transitional mistakes should never happen in the game, right? So now we're looking at a transition because we know our keeper is shite. Okay, so if we lose this game, we can always blame the keeper, but we can't blame these kind of transitions, right? So I think you've set your width to wide. This is the reason why he was going out the first time. When he had the pass, right, instead of playing it back, he went out. Yeah, okay, your set pieces look fine. Okay, nothing wrong with your set pieces. I'll leave them alone. Okay, again, now you look. This is your defensive line in play. Okay, that's not too bad. Our defenders are. Yep, this is a good defensive line, right? Your players are in the perfect spot, so I wouldn't change anything right now. See, defensive lines, you can't just say this tactic is defensive line, therefore it is final. I will play that defensive line for every single game. That's bollocks. Okay, you got to pay attention to every single game. So sometimes, because the game has gone from let's play one tactic and stay with it to now having to pay some attention. So I know some people don't like that, but that's the way the game has been set up. I mean, you should have been around in 2002, 2001 when we were playing the game. I would play the game for exactly 3 months, and after that I wouldn't play it anymore because it was boring. I mean, what's the point? The computer always played the same way. All I have to do is set up a tactic, go have lunch, come back, I win the title. I don't even need to physically play the game. Right? So people like me started complaining. And I said, look, we need a bit of a challenge. We need the managers to make adjustments to their tactic during the course of the game. Because then it would seem that I have a simulator. No, I am a football manager. I'm not a tactics manager. So that's what SI has been trying to do for the last couple of years. They want it to become a football manager experience. So sometimes AIs will change for instructions in the game. And I was one of the guys that suggested adopting some of the principles of match plans and applying them to the game. For example, if your possession seems to be very high or you're taking a lot of shots on goal, make the AI change its defensive line in the game. It can be done the same way we do it. Ask the AI to do the same thing. So I don't know if SI did it, but I know that they made changes to the manager profiles a few years back. And the way, I think the manager, the way they set up their tactics. So I'm looking at what's happening right now, and I'm going, okay, fine, don't adjust your defensive line. Look at the way you're playing your game. The tactic itself, in itself, is not that bad. The issue with the 5-2-3s is this. Okay. They can give you a lot of possession. They can, but sometimes you don't get a lot of variety in your goals, right? So you got to look at your tactic. When I'm looking at a tactic, it's very flank based, right? So a lot of the action is coming on the flanks. You know, got nothing. I haven't seen a single movement that's got to do with anything to do with the center, right? So for this, without changing your tactic too much, right? If you want to play this tactic and you want to play it well, your wing backs are got to be good. Your covering defender has to be good. You're playing the game where you're going to go do this all day long. You know, go down the flanks and try and cross the ball. So you want to do something different? Simple. Okay, what we're going to do at halftime is change this tactic very slightly. Okay, and then we'll try and drive through the middle as well. Yeah. You can make certain changes to your tactic. Your ball playing in this particular case, you know, I probably wouldn't go, hey, let's set it up with the white center backs. You know, the Chelsea style. You want to do the Chelsea style? That is also possible, but you gotta have better players for that, because you're gonna use your ball playing defenders to push the team higher up the pitch. See, you're fine. I didn't panic. Right? I was like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Right. They came down the flanks, and your defensive line is pretty solid at the moment. You have to use this lock for the next 40 years. Okay, looking at the situation at the moment, it looks fine. We're not making any changes. Like I said, what we do is we play the first half, then we play the second half with my changes. Because you need to see your own tactic at play, right? You're with another team. Fundamentally, it's okay. I'm not saying it's perfect, but okay, we got to make a few changes now. All right, okay, first up, let's look at your set pieces. Something I noticed. Attack. Okay. Hey, this is exactly my set piece, man. Leave it. Okay. This is precisely my set piece. Exactly my throwing routine. Leave it. Don't change it. Okay. This is default, no? This is default. Exactly. This is default. It works. Don't change it. Okay. The goal in this default is very simple. You know what it is? Okay. You want to change it slightly, you can. You come here. This guy is the winger. You swap it. Okay. Small little changes. Let's do that. Then you watch how your throwing goals happen. Remember, I just said that you'll start scoring a few more goals. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's come to your tactic. Okay. Let's first up. Let's look at this whole system. BPD stay wider, fine. Okay. White center. I don't get this white center back. Why is he on attack? You want him to go around the camel's ass, come inside here, and do one diagonal. You got this guy on an attack duty. Okay. He's pushing. The underlap left is going to encourage this guy to hold up the ball for somebody. You want him to be the goal scorer, because he's not going to the box. Right. Right. So if you want to have like an underlap, just use these guys like pendulums to push up. You want this guy to push up the pitch and score goals. That's this is what I see. So I'm going to remove this underlap first. Yeah, I was right. Hey, 50-50. Right, that's why you're going down the flanks. Remember the earlier transition we spotted? It was a mistake. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell this guy just to become we'll just tell him to be a white center back on defense. He doesn't have to go up, or maybe, I don't know, what do we want to do with him? Okay, we'll just give him a white center back on support. Yay, happy. Okay. All right. Now we've got this guy going on this guy coming in here. We've got this play here. We've got this too. Okay. All right. Okay, we got this guy pushing. We want this guy to attack the box. We can get this guy. There are two ways of doing this, right? This guy can attack the box, but then we have problems, right? We open up this entire pitch, center of the central parts of the pitch. Okay, We got 3 defenders. Why don't we just turn this guy into a roaming playmaker? All right, instead of an anchor, we just turn this guy into a roaming playmaker. I know it's a bit risky. We turn this guy into an inverted wing on support. DLF, okay. I'm thinking of the various ways in doing this. Because I don't normally play with this 5-2-3, this setup. What we want to do is we don't need 3 at the back all the time. We're trying to release these 2 players. Okay, we'll release them completely. Okay, wing back on attack, wing back on attack. Okay, we tell this what will happen is these 2 guys gonna end up coming inside. Okay, inverted wing on support, inside 4 on support. This guy will become a DLF on support. Then now we tell him to be an anchor. DLF, DLP on support. So this guy becomes an anchor. This player can be a box-to-box midfielder. Okay, fine. Now we got these 2 players pushing out the pitch. We got these 2 players attacking. These 2 can be like defenders, right? So they can be wide center backs. They can be ball playing defenders. We'll just turn both of them to. This is the AI, you know. It's fine. Okay, we play them as wide center backs on support. Okay, they'll push up slightly higher to take these positions. So they'll always be staying right there anyway. Okay, they got these 2 anchors. I mean, these are not anchors actually. This guy's the anchor. He's gonna start pushing up. So this player becomes a wide centre back on defense. So he doesn't go too far up the pitch. Because he's possibly gonna go up. So now we get this guy and this guy. Now these 2 guys are gonna bomb up the pitch, right? Okay. There are 2 things we can do. First, we want to do wall passing. Okay. Alright. First, we want to do wall passing. You know, you go in and go out, go in and go out, go in and go out. Probably wingbacks is there. They dribble a lot, right? Okay. So we change this role now to wingback on support. Okay, we change this way. Now it's suddenly an entire team of support duties, man. Look at that, super fluid. We tell him to dribble less. Cross from byline. So he acts like a wing back, right? Tell him to sit narrower. What is he going to do? He's going to tuck inside. Wait, let me think. Should I get him to sit narrow or go around the camel's ass? Okay, we'll just do this first. We'll see what happens later. We'll come to this guy, this wing back on support again. Dribble less, cross from byline. Yeah, we'll tell you to take more risks. Take more risks because there's like, you know, nobody's gonna. You got 3 at the back, man, for heaven's sakes. I might lose this game, no? This might be a big defeat. Just trust me. Okay, now we got inverted winger, inside forward, DLF on support. Okay. Your initial tactic works. What I'm trying to do now is to give you a different attacking. My plan is to attack through the middle. Okay, I'm gonna go fairly narrow, very narrow. We're gonna do this now. Okay, I want my team to do a lot of quick passes. Okay, this guy down 1, 2, 3. Okay, I want to get a lot more width. Okay, stay wider. These guys are going to give me the width now. All right, they're going to go around these players. Okay, so they're going to go around them. This guy is going to drop. This guy is going to be coming in. So I'm expecting them to attack the central pocket. Focus play to the middle. So whenever we have the ball, the players are going to come in a bit more closer. All right, so yeah, we will go all the way to the top. Prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Okay, all right. Let's see what happens. This could be a complete catastrophic failure. Okay, I hang on for a bit. Okay, is it because it's the guy's contract is on 6 months probably. All right, now we're in full panic mode. Okay, what's this guy? He's not that good, man. This guy, okay, never mind. We don't have a very fantastic team, but we'll try this out. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to like move the ball quickly. I think I took off the underlaps, right? I think I took off the underlaps, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Wait, have we got underlaps on? Yeah, we got no underlaps. Okay, so this is a very fluid system, right? So I'm expecting them to go up. You know, this is going to be a very compact group. So our biggest problem is the ball over the top now. Okay, that's what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for all these kind of little balls over the top. What a rocket, man. Fofana, you see? We consider a goal. I'm trying this. We're gonna return to this very soon. You know why? Because we need to find a keeper, man. Okay. Yeah, not enough support. Not enough support. Okay. All right. Again. My only players giving us width are the guys, the wingbacks. It's okay. We scored a goal, but that's not important. It's not important. I want to see the transition. Wait, I'm on key highlights. Oh, comprehensive. Okay. Skip this goal. Okay. Let's see the transition. Okay. No, central defender always to step up. Yeah, that you can't do anything about it. They always do. Because the other centre backs they'll stay locked in. That's why the centre back in the centre has to have good anticipation. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to see. Because he's going to give us all that width. We'll pull the team apart. Creating space all over the pitch. Shattering. Control, shift, escape. I don't think I did this. Yeah, I didn't do this. You saw the shuddering just now? Like the... That's because I have other apps running in the background. Yeah, so you need to, unfortunately, you need to do that. Okay, all right. I saw a few transitions. We saw one transition. Now there's another one, right? Watch how this works the way up the pitch. How this ball works its way up the pitch. Okay, all right. I got this. This is all short, right? Okay, now it's a bit too many players are playing the short pass. Yeah. All right, now we see it. Yeah. So we gotta decide who are the ones who are gonna switch. Yeah, we gotta set him to direct, and we'll try this now. Everything is working. Yeah, it's working. We're getting the ball. We're getting the wall passes getting in. So now we got these two guys taking risks. We don't have these two. These guys are always gonna play short. So now I want to see who else can. We want some players to take some risks with the ball. What a ball! What a goal! See, holy shit, that was beautiful, man. That was so good. Look at this goal. Who creates the goal? Your white central defense, your white centre back on defense. Look at this, right? From here, he pulls something out from his magic hat. Focusing play through the middle. What a nice goal. Okay. Nice. He's not going to be stupid. He's going to play it back. We're stretching this team. Look at this, right? The two wing backs are going to take up some nice positions. Like, he's just there. Oh, we almost played in through. Okay, wing back again. He pulls players away. We switch play to the other side. It's not a very good pass. Again, we stretch the defense with the two wing backs. Yeah. So this is another way you can play it. So we're using the two wing backs to stretch play, and then we have some goals that are happening from the middle. Yeah, but you might be going, oh my god, but the whole team is on support. Yeah, if you want to play like this, then your team players have to be good at the ball, right? Okay, let's try and make another change to this tactic. All right, let's say worst case scenario, you don't have those kind of players. How do I play with less, aggro? Okay. The word for it is aggro. Okay, DLP on defense, White center back on defense. Okay, we drop this to it's not as aggro as it was just now. DLP. now we get another player giving us width. We get this winger to give us width, but we put him on attack duty. Okay, we got white center back coming inside here. Now we can add the underlap here. All right, now these two players are going to combine. All right, so either the Amavi comes inside or the winger on attack holds out the ball for somebody else. Well, why don't we get these two to swap? Because there's more dynamic movement if I have a box-to-box midfielder here. Right, so we turn this into a box-to-box midfielder, and we turn this guy into a DLP on defense. Okay, so we swap them around. Now we get a box-to-box. We get some more dynamic movement. So this guy can actually end up potentially. He can be another guy that can help us score goals, right? So we're gonna extend our highlights. As long as they don't do long shots against our, our useless keeper, we should be fine. We're just trying to keep the ball away from them. Not too bad. Go. Shunt him. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah. It's not as, you can't defend every single thing in the game, right? Nice. Tolisso to Gerson to Benedetto to Alvaro. Now, whenever we work the ball using like what I call wall passes, right? So they always come inside. Look at that. Look at this, man. Shit, he hits the post. This is a work of art, man. I want to keep it. This is for myself now. Okay. I'm trying to create tactics for myself. Okay, so yeah, sue me. Okay. So this is what? Daljit's new 523. Yeah. I like this. I like this version. This is very nice. You can actually mod this in many ways now. Yeah, I'll show you another one. Right? Yeah. This becomes very interesting. Okay, now we got wing back. Now we got box to box going this way, right? Okay, what I'm going to do now is going to play one guy here. Okay, why not? We do this. Why don't we do this? This is not a very defensive tactic. I personally, I don't like this setup, so I'll just put all three of them forward. Yeah. So we put this guy as an advance forward. We'll play this guy as a defense. I don't know what we want to do with you. What? Poacher? Yeah, Poacher. Yeah. DLP on defense. No. DLF on support on this side. Poacher on this side. Okay. Why have I done it this way? Because this is a defense duty. Okay, so let's try this. We never know, right? It might fail spectacularly. Okay, now we've got very defensive. This is a nonsense. I mean, I don't really like this formation now because this guy's got to run with the ball. We got these guys, but they got tries a bit more risky passes, right? So they might try to find one over the top. But this is a good thing about the 5-2-3. You can mod it. You can create multiple versions of the tactic when you're in a game. Right? You're desperate to get a goal back. Yeah, you can do that easily. And the best part about these 5-2-3s is you can turn them into the, like, you know how I used to play Galileo, right? Which is 5 players in attack. You can do this with these systems as well. So if you have the right players for the system, what will happen is this, okay? So you push one guy forward, right? You push one. I mean, now let me go 1, okay, 2, 3. Then you got this guy. I mean, we're assuming he goes here or somebody goes here. Okay, one guy comes here, one guy comes here. Okay, all right. This is the Galileo system, right? Okay, inverted wingback on support, inverted wingback on support. Now we've got, like, you can do like advanced forward, as long as these two guys are wingers. That's it. The only constant in the system is these have to be wingers, because you need them to anchor the flanks as these guys come through the middle. Okay, so now it's an overlap. You don't have to focus. I mean, okay, you can focus straight to the middle because there are not enough players, right? So we can do this. Now you're gonna do Galileo like this is suicide football. So what you do is you drop this down. You can do this, and then you come inside here, drop the defensive line to standard, play a mid block, because Galileo was meant to be a mid block system. Okay, yeah, we can do this. No. The closer you are, the less you do. Okay. Focus. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Gerson, Tolisso, Pae, Colado. I don't know who these players are anyway, so just put you here. I have no clue who these guys are. Okay, Bamba, Dieng, you can come, you know, do whatever you want to do. Tolisso, I know, right? Donic, you never played the game. We'll find out how these players perform. You like low blocks? Low blocks can be fun if you set them as, but it's challenging. Yeah, doesn't always work, but yeah. See what I mean? Your 5, because the 5-2-3. If you play the 5-2-3 long enough, the variations of the 5-2-3, there are plenty, because you will always have those kind of players in your system, right? The 5-2-3 is very, very good. Right, so if you can get good at the 5-2-3, you'll have multiple variations. Okay. Or say, let's start negotiations. This is our backup keeper, man. Important player. Come on. Cup goalkeeper. Take it or leave it. Shut up, lah. He wants to be an important. What is wrong with these players? Important player. Yeah, okay. We're desperate. I don't care. You come in. You're important. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you just come in. I'm lying to him, no? He's gonna come in. I'm an important player. Right. Okay. Useless. We just need cover. Right, the low block, right? Yeah. Because I wrote that in the supplement that I gave to everybody on Discord. Essentially, send me the save and I'll remove his injury. No, it's okay, man. It's okay. No, there's no need to remove his injury. I think I can. Look. Yeah, I've got an in-game editor. I became I'm unsackable. No, man. Remove that. Yeah. Damn it. How can I be unsackable? Yeah, I should be, bring your tactics. I should become unsackable. What if I get sacked? Eh? Okay. Let's remove his injury, man. Since this is a game where we are trying to help you with your tactics, right? Okay. Okay. Remove all injuries. Thank you very much. Thank you. We need a keeper. Okay. Cut me some slack. We're here to talk about your tactics, not achieve something impossible with this team. Okay, decline. Yeah. What Jahid is talking about is no, it's okay, man. It's all right. Mikael, just like the videos, retweet the videos. Yeah. Like, retweet, share the videos with your friends, spread the word. That's enough. Yeah, it's okay. I understand you guys in Russia are having a really tough time, man. A very tough time. So, yeah, I was about to say something about the war under my breath. I kept quiet. Don't like what's happening. But never mind. Yeah. Okay. So let me looking at this, guys. Oh, here we go. We got SNG tactic. Now remember, guys, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, for the guys on Discord, you got the supplement on low block. I would try it out. Yeah. I would try it out because the low block is a lot of fun right now for me. But it's challenging to play. I'm not suggesting it's going to win you games. In fact, tomorrow I'm releasing a tactic. Hey. When was the last time I did a tactics video? Yeah, I my tactic is not unstoppable or invincible. Okay, all right. It just turned Timo Pukki into the league's top scorer. That's all. Okay, that's it. I joined top scorer actually, along with Romelu Lukaku. So you know something is wrong in the world when Romelu Lukaku is the top scorer in the league. Okay, we're talking Premier League. Okay, we're not talking about some dodgy league. So I'm releasing a tactic tomorrow where Timo Pukki is the top scorer in the Premier League. And the tactic we're using is with Norwich in their first season. And I didn't play a single game. I gave it to the Assman to holiday. The goal was very simple. Norwich should avoid relegation at all costs. That's it. And I had to repeat it twice to ensure that the result will be replicated. It was replicated twice. Timo Pukki finished league's joint top scorer twice. I was like, what? I'm releasing the tactic. Okay, but Norwich didn't win the league. The goal was very simple. I was going to give Norwich a tactic so they could avoid relegation. What is going to be surprising is the tactic. It's based on the supplement that I wrote for this for all the guys on Discord, right? So, I mean, when I write something in the guide, right, it's not like some arcane kind of shit that, you know, belongs in the ether. I have actually tried it out. Problem is, if you want to play these kind of tactics, you need balls of steel. Literally. You gotta be sitting there going, okay, you gotta be going there, okay, I'm willing to take the hits, man. 90 minutes, they come punch me. Yeah, hit me. Yeah, hit me. Then after that, you go BAM! One time. It's that kind of a tactic. So if you're the sort that can't take a punch, don't try the tactic. Alright, so let me see. We got some tactics loaded. I'm gonna look and see whether you guys from the public have uploaded any tactics as well. Oh, we got a few. Wow. ETV shout, official shout. Hey, when you do something like this, I immediately think it's something dodgy, you know. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to crack a joke here. But when I saw this TTV shout official, I was like going, what is this, man? The inner voice is going, is this some funny thing? No, it's not. It's just the name of your tactic. All right, okay. So we got these tactics. I'm gonna look at the next tactic as well. This is from Strike from Shadows. Apparently, I don't know if I covered the tactic in the last show. I know we were supposed to do it last week, right? But last week I ended up doing, what was that I ended up doing? I ended up playing the Palemo save, man. Hey, Timo Buki is very good. He's not a bad idea. Concept of the stream won't really work if you don't have a goalkeeper. Exactly, man. It won't work. I have to take away his injury. Sorry, man. This is supposed to be bring your tactics. I try your tactics. Not win a title with this team, you know, in record time. Anybody can do that. So tomorrow, guys, you have to check out. It's a risk I'm taking, right? Because normally I don't do this kind of tactics. Yeah. Actually, I was inspired by you know who. To be honest with you, it's Zealand. Zealand inspired me. So I was watching his stream one day. Yeah, this is a true story. It happened last week, I think. I actually went to watch Zealand's stream. And then I think he was in some final or something like, either final or a knockout competition or something. And then he was leading by about, I think it was 2-1. And he wanted to lock it down and he switched to cautious. And then he lost. Right, okay. And then somebody on chat said, yeah, you should never play cautious. Because it's a dumbass thing to do. Yeah, that's why he lost the game. And Zealand got quite agitated. So he went like, I would say not as agitated as I was last night. Last night I was really agitated when I got a player sent off. You should be on the stream. I never lost my cool. I've never lost my cool until I lost my cool last night, man. Last night I literally lost my cool. Yeah. So Zealand was like, yeah, he was upset. Then I sent a message to say, yeah, I want to use your grab for a video. So I'm using his grab for the video tomorrow. Thing is, cautious by itself, there's nothing wrong with it, right? It's when you want to play on lower mentalities, you got to think about what it does to the rest of the tactic and all the roles and duties that are around it. So that's the focus of tomorrow's video. It's not a game-breaking tactic. It's not a mention-breaking tactic, although I do think there's a part of inner voice in me that says, you might be taking advantage of one or two things, but I don't think these are match engine flaws. More like, yeah, if you want to come up, if you want to defend high against me, I'm gonna slap you sideways. That's it. Yeah. He's your backup striker, right? Yeah, Timo Pukki is not bad. I just realized it as well. He scored 23 goals. So now Timo Pukki just went to the top of the list as one of my other backup strikers. And he's cheap. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so now we're here. Next tactic. We're going to look at this tactic from Strike from Shadows. Okay. Now, he's created this tactic. I don't think I looked at it. Now, Mark Titer. Wait a minute. There's nothing wrong with this tactic. Okay, Mark Titer, if you are playing a high line, yeah, okay. You only mark Titer if you're playing a high line, meaning you want those players to pick up the pieces, that kind of thing, right? You as the ball comes, you want them to be on the defender. You know how sometimes you want your wingbacks to intercept a ball and then attack the flanks, right? That's when you do it. So here we've got, I would recommend for wingbacks on support, especially in this kind of system, if they go down the flanks all the time, tell him to dribble less. Or you play on narrow attacking with, right? And ask them, you play on narrow attacking with, meaning they will always look for the passes inside. Only problem that makes is it makes your tactic very players are too close together. See, the problem right now that okay, on the whole it's okay, the tactic is okay. You just need to make a few tweaks, that's all. Okay, so let's see what happens. I don't think there's anything wrong with the tactic per se, except for the wingbacks. They should be given dribble less. I'm going to switch to 2D because this one I think I need to show it to you on 2D. Okay, so this is our team in black, and our position is in white. Okay, okay. This is because of your defensive line engagement. See, watch this, right? Okay, and this guy goes up. Look at this. He's tracking him all the way. Right, he stays on him. That's mark tight. Okay, so that is mark tight because the player is in his zone already, so he's going to be on him, right? So sometimes when you see these players, they're very close to the opposition players, even after they lose the ball, because that player is not in his zone, right? So he's there, so he's going to stay close to that player. So sometimes you get into trouble because of that. So now he gets the ball. Okay, Colado plays it out to see this wingback is a natural. Okay, there we go. Looks at the see. This is the thing right now. If your team isn't good at passing the ball, that pass would have been intercepted, right? Okay, so this is why when you set up these kind of tactics, sometimes what I like to do, is I actually go all the way in, set it like this. All right, you don't have to be attacking itself. Okay, I'm changing your tactics straight away. Okay, it's like didn't take me long, right? I can't help myself. Okay, all right, dribble more. Okay, fine. You want him to, okay, this is your style of play, okay? You want him to dribble even more, okay? So you better have damn good players, man, because then you're putting a lot of pressure on that wing back, no? Now, what I've done is I've gone narrow, so when he can't dribble, he's going to play inside there. See what has happened? Okay, he can't dribble, right? He's got blocked, right? So what he does is he passes the ball. And because I'm playing on lower tempo, I increase the tempo, he has to make the decision quickly, right? Now, because I've narrowed the width, they're coming closer, that pass will not get intercepted. So small little changes to the tactic. Just done a test with Norwich and scored 20. You see, you're using him as using a low block, right? Yeah, the tactic I'm releasing tomorrow is actually a custom mid block. Yeah, not a low block. I'm playing a custom mid block. Okay, so now what we do is this. You got all these players in the center. Let's put a focus play to them. That's it. Now you focus play to the middle. So now your players come closer together. You do a lot of the passes inside and you try and release the players. So your shadow striker is the primary beneficiary. So I thought my kids were home playing marbles or some shit like that. Okay, all right. Okay, now we're gonna come out of this and we're gonna go to key highlights. Their tactic on the whole, I mean, apart from the DM, DM support, yeah, fine. You can play halfback or push your wingbacks even higher up the pitch. You want to see something? Okay. Now your DM, right? Now is a DM. Well, we should put a heat map here. Our positional heat map for us, right? So this is our positional heat map right now. Okay. Okay. Let's change the role. Changing the halfback. In doing so, these guys will shift slightly higher. Because when they designed the role, the halfback, right? It was designed in such a way that when the halfback is at play, when he drops, those two push up even more. Halfbacks are optimized when they use wingbacks. Sorry, halfbacks make wingbacks even more attacking. That's what I'm trying to say. So very quick, simple change to your tactic. Right. So it's a very good tactic. Don't get me wrong. It's actually very nice, right? But I like the idea that you have an idea that you want your wingbacks to be very attacking. But if you play against a system like it's like a 4-4-2, 4-1-4-1, right? The problem is those wingbacks sometimes get exposed, right? They dribble and then they lose the ball. So what you want is to give them go even narrower so they have the option. Otherwise, they're playing longer passes. See, wingbacks, look at where this wingback is, man, compared to this. Right? He's really high up the pitch. So, yeah, pretty simple. Yeah, you easily can get Norwich out of relegation. You don't even have to play the game. Give them a mid-block, they'll escape relegation. There we go. Simple. Very easy. Right. So your 4-4-2 diamond. Small changes, that's all you need to do. 4-4-2 diamond is easily one of the best tactics in Football Manager 22. Right. It is one of the best. If not, well, I will rank it like top 5, right? One of the top 5 systems in the game. Because you can play in about 2 or 3 ways with a 4-4-2 diamond. And you can make them center flood systems, meaning you're putting even more pressure on the center. Alright, now next tactic. Okay, so we've seen all these tactics. Wait, hold on. What do we do? Next match, right? Okay. While we wait for that to happen, we've got SNG's tactic. I think SNG's tactic is in the other side as well. 644, 740, 743. This is public, right? So okay, 7-zip. Extract files. Dropbox. FM22. Tactics. BYT. No. Man, just now I wasn't feeling well. Earlier, just before the stream started, I was like having I thought I had the flu, man. And I found medication in the house. Took that, and back to normal. Normal. Okay, alright, so we clear this slot. Clear this slot. And load from one of these folders. There are plenty here. Football Manager 22. Tactics. Thank you very much. Bring your tactic. Very good. Public. There we go. Yeah, we got 3-2. Yeah, we're playing. We'll take SNG's tactic first. 4-4. Okay, 4-1-1-9. Alright, this is fun. This should be fun to play. We're playing Barcelona next, man. Same tactic, came third in Newcastle. See? Don't have to do anything. You will love the tactics tester we are releasing soon. Okay. Alright, Strootman, Gerson, Undwig. Okay, let's see PIs. No PIs. No PIs. Got wrong from position from wing there. I'm surprised there no PIs. Oh, double F9s. Oh my god. Yeah. This guy's gonna come in. These two guys are gonna be a principal scorers. CM on support, DM, inverted wingbacks coming to the center. Okay. I get how this tactic is supposed to work. Alright. There's Sweeper Keeper. This is bold. Okay. Even the Sweeper Keeper is a launcher from attacks. Get stuck in. Wow. Okay. It's very aggressive. Outside trap, okay, prevent shot goalkeeper distribution. It's extremely aggressive. Yeah, it's a very aggressive tactic. I won't be surprised. This won't give teams too much time. One of the ways in using hard tackling, right, guys? One of the ways to use hard tackling is you have to be very aggressive with hard tackling. Did you figure out the AW stuff? AWS stuff? What AW? Oh, that stuff. Not yet. We haven't decided. Because if I were to put the game on, it's gonna cost money. So we don't have money. I don't currently have money to bankroll a tactics tester that's hosted on a cloud, and then I have to pay by the instance. Yeah, I have to pay like every time somebody uses it. So yeah, so we're just gonna give everybody a file. They can go and test it themselves in their own saves. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna watch this on extended highlights. Okay, Karayev, this is inverted wingback pushing F9, releasing a guy that's running in from inside. You know why that's possible? See this? He holds back See this underlap? I like this. You know why? This guy comes inside, right? Or rather, this guy, okay, inverted wingman is going to come inside. Okay, whatever it is, inverted is going. Occasionally he might go around the outside. Okay, this guy comes inside. He is the one that is looking for players to give the ball to. F9 might drop in and then he's going to give it. So he's going to release Gerson into the box, right? Radionich into the box. Changes. There's like multiple attacks coming into the box, man. Hey, Stinger, how are you, man? This is a very, very funky tactic. Very funky tactic. And yeah, the match engine is not going to like it because the match engine doesn't like 5-channel attacks. I'll tell you right now. Match engine cannot handle 5-channel attacks. What's a 5-channel attack? Okay, a 5-channel attack, something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players, all channels are occupied by a player. When every channel is occupied by a player, there's always going to be a free man that's able to run through unmarked. Can't be handled, right? It's just way too many players to mark. Are you exploiting the match engine? Probably not, because you're taking a lot of chances doing this at the same time, because you're only going to have like 2 defenders. Because when that happens, chances are you only have 2 or 3 players at the back. So he goes at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're waiting for the runner. Okay, the runner comes. Now the pull, everybody's being pulled apart. Yeah. So this is going to be fun. Okay. Goes over the top. This is the risk these kind of systems take, right? It's a big risk that they take. Okay. Because you got hard tackling on, you're very aggressive. We have a player sent off. That's the downside. Yeah, what I'm going to do now, just going to play one central defender. Okay. We're going to turn this guy into a ball-playing defender. We're maintaining the same thing, but right now, this guy is going to become a halfback. Okay. So if anything else, he's going to try and help us defend. Hopefully that works. I'm going to remove... Okay, what I'm going to do is slightly different from what he's done. Okay, instead of doing a hard tackle across the pitch, when it's not necessary, because that affects these 3 as well. Okay, we're going to do something that is my personal favorite. I do it this way. The thing is, you want to win the ball high up the pitch, right? And it's not that your defenders are going to do it high up the pitch, right? The players that are doing it are these guys. Okay, so you set hard tackling to all of them. Right. This is how you do tackle harder. Okay, tackle harder, right? So they are pressing and they're trying to win the ball. They're being very aggressive about it, right? What do these guys do? They mark tight. This is how I play in PvP. There's some of the systems that I play when you, I don't do it all the time, but I'm letting you guys, I'm showing to you guys. I like that. Yeah, I know it's hard to host things. I wanted to host the whole thing, but there's no point. It'll be too expensive, and I wouldn't be able to afford it. It's a nice idea to do for the community, but no. And furthermore, I don't know if I'm flouting. I don't think I'm flouting any EULAs, right? EULAs, but because I would have to purchase a Steam license, right, and put it on the server. Then after that, everybody who wants to use the game there'll be like multiple instances of people logging on to the Steam ID just to do things. It sounds like I'm doing something wrong somewhere, right? Yeah. So I remove this now. Okay, we don't need this anymore. So get Starkin is only in the front group. The back group, all they do is because I've never understood why people apply hard tackling to everyone. I think it's stupid. It's always been stupid, in my opinion, to do that. So what I normally do is a hard tackle with the front, I mark tight with the rest. So the guys who hard tackling, they're going to press plus they put pressure, right? But the rest of the players, what they do, they get on tight to the second ball. So that's my goal, is to try with the second ball. But right now we're gonna have a bit of a problem. I want to see how this system does, right? Oh yeah, it's considered a goal. Unfortunately, let's go to key allies. I wouldn't change this tactic. I just changed those elements of the tactic. We got a complementary mode. I don't see the rest of the punishment, man. Yeah, we had a player sent off. So, see, 3 yellow cards very quickly. Yeah, it's compute heavy, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a bit expensive. I mean, if I could just take out he scored a goal. There we go. Our 10-man team. scored a goal. Let's watch again. Yeah, we might miss some goals, man. There, Barcelona just scored from a corner. Yeah. IBB's more than one duel, right? They will sit there. They will cut inside. Yeah. They won't sit in the DM slot. They will be narrow, but they won't sit. Right. Normally we see them sitting, right? When there's one DM. Men Olympic Marseille, the scoreline is 2-2. I don't want to get more sent off. Oh, I got slightly better results than the DB. Yeah. Because your DB will be long term, right? Right. But if you match by match, yeah, definitely I wouldn't do it, right? So I just removed it. So playing better. Ooh la la. Oh, Olympic Marseille 2, Barcelona 2. This is actually a very good tactic. Very nice tactic. I like all these kind of like funky, fluid systems, right? This is actually structured, but these kind of systems which create all kinds of mayhem in the final third. Right? All kinds of mayhem, no. Same principle as like all this, like mine was originally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I put one guy here, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You put one guy here, then it's same, yeah. Except now you got 2 F9s. Lagi, it's even more annoying. It's very annoying, but you need good players for this kind of system. But you get a lot of good movement in the final third. Something for Stinger to take note of. You're taking part in a competition soon, right? Yeah, turn it on and off. Yeah, the way I play, I don't need to turn it off. Yeah, because then I get like the last thing I want is my backline picking yellow cards. Because normally, I think world-class defenders harder to find, right? Plenty of. Long kick out. Milik wins the ball. Nobody there to help him. Not bad. Okay, Memphis away. Keeper comes out. Sweeper keeper is a good move here. Halfback. See where he is right now. We are playing with one central defender only. Come on, Memphis. Misses. Nice. Karayev gets the ball. Nemanja, Gerson, Milik out to Collado. Collado putting pressure. This is fun to watch, man. Walker. Kunagero now. Memphis away. Defenders coming in. Good work from the super gear. You play versus both to have a play around. Yeah, they've yeah. It's kind of, I mean, I kind of feel that there's been 1 or 2 minor changes to the match engine, but I the inside the voice at the back of my head is saying SI is not saying anything, kind of thing. But I got this. I'm seeing things that I normally don't see, right? So yeah, it's not that huge of a change that it's gonna like forcing us to change the way we play, that kind of thing. Well, no more like, yeah, man, this defensive line seems a bit off, or could it be that the AI managers have been, maybe there's the way they set AI tactics up, right? Because AI decision making, that's a better way of putting it. What happens if this happens? Drop defensive line. I suspect that's happened. Like some of the match engine doesn't need to change, no. It just needs to, because I'm still playing the same way in draft mode. Alright, so I'm playing the same way in draft mode, so I don't feel a change there. Like inverted wingbacks, I noticed they're behaving slightly differently, because last time when we did a play out from the back, this inverted wingbacks would just come to the center. Now they don't. They go out wide, man. They stretch the whole pitch, which is nice. Which this is 10-man Olympic Marseille against an 11-man Barcelona side. Memphis is not going to score. We're on key highlights. Can we go on commentary mode? Okay, we've seen enough, right? Okay, let's just go on commentary mode. This could make, look at that. There's going to be too many highlights. And we might have a chance, right? We might have a chance to kick Barcelona out. Jordan Amawi. Okay. Rongier. Wait, Rongier, does he have jumping reach? No, he doesn't. Struman, I don't think he has jumping reach either. He's got 12. He's still better. Oh, Amadou. Okay, let's play Amadou. Rongier. Okay, done. She's 2. 10 men. Olympic Marseille. Tactic is not bad. It's a very good tactic. Okay, next one. Leicester at home. A holiday mode to that team. How the hell are we playing Leicester at home? European Champions Group. Gee. Our European adventures continue, man. What was the match against Barcelona? I think we must have been something else, yeah. I have no idea. I'm not paying attention. I'm just playing the game. Even trading, we haven't really bothered. We just want to look at tactics. Okay, next tactic. We've got... have we extract? I think we've extracted all the tactics. Okay, let's load the next tactic. Okay, next tactic. 3-2-2-2-1. What is this? Oh, Funky Dory. Okay, one of those tactics that you have to get up the pitch and do something. Can't stay at home. That's the problem with these tactics, right? You gotta get up the pitch and do something, man. This heavy back fives. Okay. Alright, team selection. Let's see what we got. Okay. Tolisso, Rongier. I notice I don't really bother. Just ask the S-man to pick players. Okay, passing. No. Okay, we're gonna go back to our team and see whether we got other players who can play the libero. I don't like using him as a libero. See if we can get Amadou. Amadou maybe. I think Amadou can play as a libero. Yep. Passing, vision, decisions. He doesn't have a lot of flair, but he can at least bring out the ball and do something with it. Okay. All right, Rongier. Dimitri Payet. No, we can't use him. Take him off. Take him off and put Conrad De La Fuente here. I mean, he's not much of a shadow striker, but I don't believe I didn't register half my players. Okay. We didn't register our team, is it? Clear selection. Auto select. Okay. We've been moving so fast, we didn't even bother registering players. Dario Bennett. Why didn't I bring him? Can I? No, I can't now. Okay. Bamba Dieng is not coming, so wow. Okay. Salim, Muscolado, Chengiz, Jordan Larson as well. Okay, alright, okay, fine. Well, we'll just make do with this team. Okay. Alright. How to increase ratings for inside? What do you mean? What ratings are you talking about? Getting to perform better? You know, if you're talking about match ratings, then it's a function of your whole tactic. Yeah. I mean, something is wrong with your tactic. You're not getting him into goal scoring positions to score goals. Yeah. So you have to improve your tactic. Yeah. All right. So let's watch this on key highlights. Okay. So let's push this positional heat map for. I think we got two Leicester positional heat maps now. Okay. We got one more for OM. We can go to analysis. What's this? We shall put player. No, OM stats. OM formation and Leicester formation. Okay. Passing. All right. Okay, I'm moving my camera so you can see. Oh shit. Sorry. Whoops. Long camera. My bad. I didn't know my camera is so big on the right in 2D. Can't even see 2D properly. Okay. So we'll move the 2D, make it smaller so you can see. You can move it to the right. Okay. Alright, I want you guys to see the stats. Okay, so far I haven't seen anything from your nothing, right? Okay. Shadow Striker AM Poacher. Okay, fine. What is this AM doing? Starting to become an attacking playmaker. At least he's trying to create something high up the pitch for you. You can tell this guy to be a defend duty, right? You want these guys to bomb up the pitch, right? Okay. Problem is they're gonna cross. They're gonna dribble a lot right now because they're dribble more. So what you do, you can. I mean, I will probably use a wingback on support and give him the underlap. Right, so what you can do is you can turn this into a wingback on support. That way you can tell him to dribble less or dribble more, right? Shoot less often, take more risk, cross from byline. Okay, same things that the other dude does. Okay, right. Okay, so it's much more aggressive. So I mean, I'm just doing it with this guy. Okay, so we can tell him to underlap, so his positioning is much higher. Look inside for the pass. This is one of the reasons why I like doing this with this kind of setups. You can focus play to the middle, can play on a higher tempo. Right. Now, yeah, we can leave it like that. Nothing wrong. Okay, let's go. Hey, John Smith, how are you, man? Okay. Boom, we get a goal. I mean, the logic here is very simple, right? We want to, okay, this kind of tactics, I don't like the playmaker being so deep. You want because it's such a bottom heavy tactic, you're waiting for everybody to get up the pitch before the playmaker starts doing things. But it's a bit too late. So I rather have the playmaker high up the pitch, right here, right, in this position. So I'm pushing this guy up. So this guy just becomes just a hook, right? A hook for everything to revolve around them. So they move the ball, they focus the play through the middle. Your players will come closer together, right? Yeah, so far, did we see our defenders beforehand? Libero. Okay. I mean, yeah, the downside is you're playing a Libero on attack. You want him to push up. He pushes up, you're gonna sucker punch, man, during the transition right now. Okay? Every time he pushes up, you better make sure these two guys are good enough to cover. It's a risk you're willing to take if you want to play these kind of systems, right? You see that where the Libero is gone? Libero is gone here. So these two guys better be good. So what I'm going to do with these two guys is you can't stay wider. There's no way they can stay wider. The wider they get, the more problems you have, right? So what you do is you do this. They can't go wide, right? So you need, your Libero has, this time, because of how I think FM22 is working, you can't, yeah, we can't use Lionel Messi or Neymar as a Libero this edition of the game. We're probably going to end up suffering. We could in FM19 and 20 and all those other versions. Much better, right? So you want the decision making, you want the penetration to happen high up the pitch. My only worry is, okay, now you see the thing is, right, we got that Libero. Okay, if you are finding yourself conceding a lot of goals because of this guy, okay, his anticipation is 14, jumping is 15. Now, to all intents and purposes, he should be able to read the game, right? Okay, all right. To all intents and purposes, let's find out how good he is. Okay, I'm going all the way. One thing about these kind of systems, right? these narrow systems, these wingbacks have to get up the pitch. The problem is when these guys start playing very wide, then they're gonna focus play down, and these guys are gonna get compromised. They won't be such an attacking force, which is the reason why I'm also focusing play to the middle. Okay, look at this, man. Why wouldn't I focus play to the middle? You got all these roles here in the center. You might as well take advantage of them. So the players come closer together to help you with the transition. So even these guys, you know, from the wider areas, these two central midfielders will work very nicely together. Hey, we won the game. All right, Olympique Marseille have beaten Leicester City at home, man. That's quite a result. Okay. All right, so that's the changes I make to your tactic. All right, next guy, next one. Yeah, I got one Dr. Jit. My time traveling Dr. Jit has not been time traveling lately. I actually have an intro all done for him. I haven't had time to do a time traveling show. Okay. All right, next tactic. 4-3-2-1. Okay, Christmas tree, AP attack. Now, this is nice. Okay. AP on support. That's it. That's all. Wingback on support can do underlaps. Yep. Okay. Yep, you can. Yep. Okay. This tactic is fine. Just minor changes. That's all you need. Okay. We'll play one game with this. For the rest of the tactics, what we'll do is I'll explain the tactics and then we can make changes from there. RPM we move into channel 433 is going to support a winger. RPM we move into channel 433. 433 RPM is going to go a bit wide. You'll support the winger, yeah. I've seen you add the instructions rule in the past. I'm trying to get the RPM firing in one message. What do you mean by firing? Because an RPM sometimes I move into channels only because I want them to be in the half space. Maybe I'm playing an inverted wingback behind them. That's the reason why I'm doing it. Not because of their role, but because how it interacts with all the other roles. See, if RPM goes into the channels, that the space that the RPM was in previously becomes vulnerable. So the more important thing you should ask is, what did I do to address that? Yeah, it can work. Yeah, I do that a lot, but yeah, usually I'll have an inverted wingback to cover. All right, so now we got this tactic. We'll play this very quickly. Now we're playing it on key highlights, and then we are going to start some of the other tactics. We'll see what we can do. We'll try and play with as many as we can, and then we'll make changes. Okay, 4-3-2-1, right? This tactic, I want to make the changes now. I'm holding back. We'll play it for like a few seconds. Okay. All right, now we'll change. Okay. All right, this is how I think you should be doing it, right? So you come in here, asking him to go to the byline, shoot less offered. You can ask him to dribble more or dribble less, right? Okay, dribble more, he'll take on more players. There's a way to address this, right? Go narrower. They'll always look inside. But now we got a very heavy center, right? Okay, so we dribble less, stay wider. Watch what I do next, right? Okay, this tactic is played differently. You saw all the other tactics I'm doing. I have one way of playing. This one is just going to be slightly different. Okay. Yeah, we go to cross from byline. Okay, done this. We're telling the mark tighter. Okay. We'll tell both of them to mark tighter. Right? Not this guy. This guy. Why am I asking them to mark tighter? Because I'm about to ask the guys in front to do something else. Asking all these guys to put a lot of pressure on defenders. Okay, done. All right, now and this side guys as well. Okay. All right, we've done this with these guys, right? Okay, now I'm going to come to this tactic. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, come in here. Now I'm going to, oh, yeah, this is good. This is good. This is exactly what I was about to do. I noticed you have it on as well. All right, now we're going to go bang, focus way to the middle. Okay, all right. We're going to go very narrow. I want to see what happens. What's going to happen is we're going to have a very narrow setup. Everybody's going to try and go through the middle. We're going to try and be a very central attacking, one touch. Down and fast. No work ball into box. Okay. It can, I mean, it's a bit left field a bit more. Mazzala's gonna come here, wingback is gonna come here. Everyone's gonna try and push the ball through him. This AP on support. No. This guy is gonna be, wait, hold on, what's this guy? Box to box. We gotta put the box to box midfielder here. We're going to put the Mazzala here. Okay. Mazzala is going to be closer to the AP. So these two, I think they should do some funky stuff together. I'm putting the Mazzala and the AP together. I might be wrong, man. Narrow systems are fun. like narrow systems. Yeah. I've always liked narrow systems. My favorite is the 4-3-1-2. Okay. I want to see how this team does it. I've got a lot of highlights right now. Oh, what a giveaway! Oh, no wonder, idiot. Oh, man. Why are you such a stupidissimo boy? Okay. Yeah. Start slightly wider. Okay. Triple S. Okay. My mistake. I didn't I did something that was a mistake just now. I just can't remember what it is. That those changes were instinctive. Alright, this is how I would set it up, but we're not dominating the game at all. Okay, I'm gonna play even more aggressive now. I'm gonna go all the way up the pitch, force them to do the prevent short goalkeeper distribution. We're just gonna play all the way up the top of the pitch. Christmas trees fail if the wingbacks don't get up the pitch. Yeah. Wingbacks are very important in Christmas tree formations. Alright. I think we should be fine. I think that's all we need to do. I mean, this is a very attacking setup. Oh man, thanks man. I don't know what Colado. I don't even know whether Colado is a playmaker. I just put him there. I put Paye there as a playmaker. I think Paye is slow enough to be a playmaker. Yeah, they're holding. Okay. Do I have underlaps? I'm not sure, no? I want to have underlaps on. Okay. I'm not sure if underlaps on. Yeah, underlap is there. Focus play to the middle. Wing back. This Mazala AP. Okay, I will turn into AP on attack. Having one wide player on each side is worrying to me. Yeah, narrow systems are funky. I always love narrow systems. Like the 4-1-3-2, the 4-3-1-2, the Christmas tree. Yeah. Although I have to admit, playing a Christmas tree like that is a bit of a nithima to me, because I don't normally like using the Masala like that. For me, more like these guys are playing a really basic 4-3-2-1, right? Box to box, wing back on attack, wing back on attack. That's it. That's like the basic 4-3-2-1. And you can actually do something else with this 4-3-2-1, right? Okay. There's another way of doing it, no? You play inverted wingbacks on attack. Sounds crazy, right? Okay. Inverted wingbacks on attack also can be fun. Then we turn this guy into a box-to-box midfielder. What's going to happen is this guy's going to ram through the center. Everybody's ramming through the center. Okay. Then, yeah, we can go a bit wider now. Yeah. With the underlaps on. Yeah, I know. Yeah, everybody should play whatever they like, they enjoy. This game is all about that, man. We had wingbacks to pass inside in narrow systems. That's the problem. I mean, that kind of is the issue for Football Manager at the moment. Yeah, Jahid. I would try and play narrow to get them to pass inside. Now, if I go really wide, then I have to go like this. You can play inverted wingbacks. You can play wingbacks on attack and just go with a box-to-box midfielder. It's easier this way for like a 4-3-2-1 to operate really well. We lost, but it's not easy to work. I mean, we played quite poorly, to be honest. But here I would probably not play a box-to-box. You're having seen that, right? You have to go back to the original way of setting it up. Wing back on attack. That's it. They bomb down the flank. These two guys are box-to-box or Carrillos. They just shuttle the ball. And then you've got like... Here you can actually do this. Ball-playing defender. And one NCD. Because you can have these guys launching attacks from deeper areas. You don't have to depend on just these two. Right? Or these two going up the pitch. They have another route to goal. Here the problem is this attacking playmaker, but still a poacher holding in the defense, a shadow striker attacking and a wingback. Then you can have this kind of attack. I think this is slightly better. I'll probably play with a mid block, something like that. This is a high block. Okay, so you can play with a mid block like this if you think that your defense can't handle it. Or you can go slightly higher. Yeah. Now, I can understand why you don't have prevent shot with distribution on. Because you know what? 1, 2, 3. Which of these four is gonna go? You open up the center. So this is smart. Not doing this. Okay. Next tactic. Okay, let's see the next tactic. We'll probably pick one more and then we'll go from there. Okay, Hertha. Oh my goodness. Hideouts imbibed by Palemo. I want to create something similar. Wow, with a 4-3-1-2, very difficult. Yeah. Just why I did the lack of wide player. I've been watching the assistant. Things that I've noticed is that we have lost the shots blocked in the box. We saw rush long shots is not going to the responsible to this. Can you give me something I want to improve? I should just recreate something else more. I think also the evidence on how to go against back 5 with a 4-3-1-2. Yeah, man. Okay, 4-3-1-2 is right. This is not what you do. You don't have a Masala attack. You are going to have issues. 4-3-1-2, honestly, just play it simple. Go box to box, go central midfielder on support, or go Carrillo. Okay, target forward, you're hoofing it up. You're probably playing on a very high tempo, right? Your tempo is quite standard. Okay, look, these kind of systems, right? You got AFM or attack. This guy is gonna go off on his own to try and score goals. You can actually play with two advanced forwards. You can play with two. They tend to like come back. One will go forward, one will come back. That's fine, right? You play the A2 double advanced forwards. It's very doable. Okay, and then otherwise you're gonna depend on a very. Here, this guy can be an attacking playmaker on support, right? So he is sitting in the hole and he's going to release these two players, right? So if you set it up like that, what happens? Your attacking playmaker acts like a quarterback. You got these two players pinning the two central defenders down, right? And they will attack the lines. Okay? Because you said that you don't have a lot of width, right? You don't have other options. Because this is like not a 5. You want to do a 5-channel attack, you have to get wingbacks involved. You can't have a 5-channel attack without wingbacks. Because you only have, at most, this is going to give you about 3 channels. That's it. If you want to do like 5 channels and get everybody involved, you can do something like work ball into box as well. Right? And these guys have to get up the pitch. Not easy with a 4-3-1-2. Some formations can, but not this one. You want to do a 5-channel, you literally have to have like 1, 2, 3, 4 spots occupied for a 5-channel attack. So right now, this is the best possible setup that you have. But I wouldn't use the Mazzala. Okay. Now, against back 5 systems, what's going to happen in a back 5 system is that they are going to have their wingbacks high up the pitch, right? So your wingbacks are going to go to war with their wingbacks. So you got to have to force their wingbacks back. That's the thing with these back 5 systems. If your wingbacks are not attacking, you're not playing with a higher line, right? You're not going to be able to put pressure on them. So when you play back 5 systems, you literally have to keep the ball and push it inside. So drop your width a bit more and then, go a bit shorter, play with a slightly higher tempo so you move the ball through the center. Back 5 systems are going to be, as long as your wingbacks are attacking the flanks, you shouldn't have any problems, right? I might, right? Because Carrillo is going to be the half space. It's going to support the wingback. This wingback is going to go up. It's going to support this player. And then you can get your width in your tactic naturally coming from here. But I would also look at, sweeper keeper is fine if he's going to hoof the ball up, right? So you can play 2 double advanced forwards. There's nothing wrong with double advanced forwards, man. It's a bit more challenging, but it's very easy to set it up, right? Okay, let's play one game, right? Very quickly. very, it's not that difficult. I mean, it can be a pain in the ass. I tell you something. If you don't have the players for it, it becomes a real pain in the ass. You need, okay, to play with two advanced forwards, you need pace. Now, if you don't have one of your strikers having pace, then you can actually play him as a poacher. Okay. I probably would use a target forward because it sounds like you are wasting a lot of shots, right? Okay. Now, shorter passing will ball into box, higher tempo. Yeah. Sometimes, please have counter on. Okay, why? Because you are also trying to push. If you're playing against a 5-3-2, you're defensive. They have a defensive bottom heavy system. Why did you have your counters on? Because if you're not trying, you want to try and you got 3 players up top waiting for counters. So you want to try and trigger as many counters as you possibly can get. Okay, we got wing back, winger. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, we got all these players. We just looking at the whatchamacallit. What's this? S-Man, right? S-Man making all the changes. Okay, let's go tunnel, set an assistant, let's kick off. Okay, all we do is looking at the heat maps first. See where our wingbacks are right now. This is what will happen against a 5-3-2. Your wingbacks are going to be so high up the pitch. They're putting pressure on the opposition wingbacks. Right? So, and I wouldn't play like a TF on attack or whatever right now with this, because it sounds, when you have a target forward, your plays are going to be very direct. They're going to go from back to front very quickly. So, it's great if you have the players for it, right? But if you're saying that you're not scoring a lot of goals because everyone's rushing your shots, then drop it to it. You can do AF. You can also do AF and Poacher. AF and Poacher is also doable, right? But now, Poacher is always going to look for the AP on support, right? So when he has the ball, right, he doesn't have options, right? He's going to pass it back to the Poacher, and that's where your transitions can fail, which is probably the problem when you have a target forward as well. So, do you have a very good attacking playmaker? Do you have a very good target forward who can hold up the ball and pass the ball? So we're going to find out right now with this player. If he makes a mistake, we're screwed. You see what he does? Right. He looks at the pass. He tried to pass to feet. Okay, now... Oh God. Hey, do we have hard tackling anywhere? No, we don't. Okay. Alright, let's speed things up, man. Okay, we can't. This is fast. We're on key highlights already. Okay. Strootman and Kaleta on yellow cards. Okay, really. Poacher is fine, but no. I want to make it easier. You know, the easiest option is definitely no Poacher. The easiest option is the 2 advanced forwards. We're going to take him off. We're going to put Cengiz under here. No? Radonik, whoever you are. Come on. Let's go and play. So I don't know who this... I mean, I've never used this guy before in my entire life. Yeah, I know. I've been playing with the Marseille, right? But we just pop in tactics. We don't even care. I mean, I don't even know whether we sign players. This is just bring your tactics safe. We play different tactics all the time with this one team. Okay. See, this is what's going to happen against a 4-3-1-2. Can you imagine that? Because this is like rather a 5-3-2. Your 5-3-2, right? That you're saying. They're going to get down the flanks. 4-3-1-2s are always going to have the issue. Because they got nobody else on the flanks. So you got to keep the ball. All right, so whatever. Second thing that we're going to do, we're going to draw opposition sides to us. No, let's do it this way. Okay, let's force them in. Okay, we're going to just like force everything outside. You know, we don't have a DM, that's a problem, but hopefully we don't pay the price. Now the counter is triggered. Right, so players are going to push forward looking for a counter, which is the reason why I want counters on. Okay. Yeah, I got to take off Strootman. I don't know, we'll put you there. Okay, done. The other thing you can do, right? Okay. All right. One thing I sometimes do in my saves, whenever I play a 4-3-1-2 and we're not playing that well, I get a bit angsty. This is what I do. I get like the same thing with a wingback on attack by playing like this. Then if I don't, now I want force players outside, right? So, but I don't want these guys to go out. So I want them to stay inside, so I get them to tuck inside. Sit narrow, shoot less, dribble less, take more risk, cross on byline, done. Okay. So these guys like, oh, these guys coming. Okay, they're tackling hard. They're tackling hard. Okay, done. All right, let's go. Low crosses. Okay, not everything is going to be a low cross, right? Okay, so we just changed this. So I'm forcing the opposition out. I'm trying to funnel play without the use of opposition instructions. I'm just using those whatchamacallits, PIs. The instructions haven't kicked in yet. No, not yet. We should see them in the next transition. Depends. I mean, ball winning midfielder will always go to do the tackles. Yeah, but if you have 3 very good players who can tackle in the center, it's always a good option. I play CM on defense. Never needed a ball winning midfielder. Yeah. But ball winning midfielder is also a viable choice. Yeah. But not everybody has a ball winning midfielder. Because we are forcing everybody wide, so we're using the 2 wide players to tackle, so it's a bit safer. There we go. Oh, it's a very dodgy defending from this team. Offside, come on. That was dodgy defending, man. Oh, it's a goal. Yeah. Advance forward to advance forward. Okay. Alrighty. That's it. Yeah, 4-3-1-2 can be a lot of fun, but if you don't have good wingbacks in a 4-3-1-2, don't play it. A 4-3-1-2, you can't play with average wingbacks. You need good wingbacks. You need very good wingbacks. So if you don't have good wingbacks, I wouldn't recommend playing it. Okay, so next one. Now we're just looking at tactics. I think we've played a few. Let's go tactics. So these are the tactics from the community. We've done that. We've got the Discord ones already. Inspector Gadget. This is cute. Okay, 4-2-3-1. Poacher, nice. Shadow Striker. This is funky, man. I like this. This guy is gonna pin defenders. This guy's gonna come in. So what do you want to do with this guy? Is go. Yeah, he's. Oh, sorry. Shadow Strikers move into channel, so it's fine. Okay. Inside forward. This guy should come around. Focus play on the left and the right. Why? If you focus play down the when you do a focus play like this, you have to think about if the ball is on this side of the pitch, who's gonna score here? The ball is on this side of the pitch, who's going to score here? Okay, your focus play on the right makes a lot of sense. Tick, 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 tick. Guys coming in here, inside forward. Yeah. Okay, so we can see this guy scoring goals. But here we go tick, 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 tick. Inside for winger. He goes here, he's just going to stretch play, hold up the ball. Okay, I see that, but okay. Possible. So you might not get a lot of goals on the left side, right? But still it's okay. Honestly, this tactic, I mean, it's not going to score you a lot of goals. It's still decent. Yeah. Poacher, Shadow Striker, winger on support. There's nothing wrong with this tactic. It's fine. Yeah, fullback is just going to go down the flanks when he gets a chance, right? Wingback is also going to go down. You can't put an underlap on this side of the pitch, because if you put underlap this inside, when you do a focus play down this side, this guy may not get into the box. I mean, if you put underlap down the left, what's going to happen is he's going to hold up the ball, but you don't really get anybody bombing in. It's only going to benefit this guy. So it's okay. I mean, I would probably add, why is he staying wide? I mean, if he's going to stay wide, he's holding up the ball for somebody. I would remove that instruction. Right. Instead, what I will do is I'll tell him to tackle harder. Put a bit more pressure on the back line. More direct passes, okay? Now, what he can do with this guy is trying to put the balls at the far post, because that's where he's coming, right? So if he wants to cross the ball, tell him to cross into this pocket. This guy, also the same thing. Tell him to cross the balls into the far post. Now, you can ask him to dribble more and cross from byline. So he does a net. You tell him to go past this player and get down to the flanks and try and cross the ball when he gets a chance. Fullbacks will not just aimlessly go down the flanks, right? They will pass the ball inside before they do that. Okay, play out defense is not bad if you are the sort of team that can, good enough to do that. I don't know who you're playing it with. Now, wide means every single chance the boys get, they're going to go to the flanks. Okay, so if you're not sure, do it like this. This is always a very nice safe starting area. This is the safe. Okay, if you want to play here or here, you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, stay here. That's my best advice to anybody. Okay? You just follow the mentality. Okay? You're positive. Yes, sometimes they go out to the flank, sometimes they go inside. If when you play here, you're basically saying, I want you guys to look inside for the pass. You're looking for congestion. You're intentionally creating it. You're playing here, you intentionally want most of your passes to go out wide. So you want longer passes, but look at this. Who's going to do that for you? So if you go into this, maybe the wingback occasionally, because it's on shorter passing, no, he's out. He's not doing it. What about this guy? Maybe him, but you told him to pass it shorter. Who's going to do it? So only the DLP is doing it, and the box-to-box midfielder. These are the only two players who are making those kind of passes. No, check that. It's only the DLP. So when you've done something like this, shorter, and you play like this, the only person in this entire team that's doing that is this guy. So if you have a bad day in the office, this guy is not going to score goals. So what you need is, if you're struggling, it's going to lead to you struggling to create many chances. All right, so either you push up the okay, there are two ways of doing this. One, either you go through the middle, all right, and use a lot of central push in your tactic, or you go wide and you do a lot of crossing into the box. I personally prefer this, right? I personally like this more. Okay, this one I will pass the ball quickly and then we try to punch through the center with multiple roles attacking. Because you got poacher here, you got a shadow striker attacking, you got inside forward coming this way. You told this inside forward to stay wider. Don't do that, right? It's like you're putting it further away from goal. What you can do here is turn this guy into inverted winger. Now you've got this guy out on the flanks looking to create chances. This guy attacking this way, right? So this is a hold up role. If he's holding up the position role here, this guy can be a wing back. He can be what you want is a wing back who doesn't do this. Don't pass it short. What you want is a wing back who gets further forward whenever possible. That's what you want. You want a wing back who loves taking on attacks, right? So have this wing back. Okay, so basically it changes to inverted winger, poacher, shadow striker, inside forward. Okay, play like this. And then you can do work ball into box with low crosses. Now you're inside the opponent's half, moving them around, trying to create goal scoring chances. Okay, what if that doesn't work? Hit early cross, go a bit wider, push your passing to slightly shorter. Tempo still reasonably high. Okay, what that does is Mr. Dis starts passing on standard. He's still shorter passing. Okay, some of these players are going to be on standard passing. This is supposed to be standard passing. Okay, so some of them, this guy will be mixed. This guy is going to be mixed. I don't know why the whole team is there. Standard. This guy's on mixed passing. This guy's on mixed passing. This guy's on mix. All of them are mixed. There we go. Which means they all play a mixture of short long and direct passes. All of them do it, right? Except for these group of players. So they're gonna look inside for the passes. So if you are struggling, right, you want to switch play from left to right a lot. Oh, Mike. Then you can do that. So alternatively, you can play a different kind of game. You can go to the middle as well. Focus play to the middle. Now you got everybody pushing the ball, and then you're cramping the center of the pitch because you're inverted winger here, right? So you tell this guy to stay wider. You tell him to stay wider. Now he's wider. What happens? You stretch the play. You got a fullback as well coming up the pitch, going around the byline. If you want to, you can even add an overlap here, right? So this guy does. What will happen is now he will check his runs, right? I won't say he's check his runs. He will wait for somebody who's doing an overlapping run. We got this guy doing an overlapping run, right? So now what you have created is an overload on this side of the pitch, and this side is going to attack the goal. Okay, Poacher will keep the defenders occupied. Shadow Striker will become a main goal scoring threat. And this guy goes being main goal scoring threat. So you got so many ways to modify this tactic. I just give you 3 ways now. So you can play it differently. You gotta learn how to use, you gotta learn how to get the best out of your team. But this gives you more options as well. So yeah. That's how I set up your tactic. Hope that was enough, man. That's like 3 different ways, so 4 different. How many ways did I give you? I lost count. I'm hoping that you got all that. It's better than me playing it and showing it to you. Okay, Shah 4231. The tactic that gave me the really weird feeling. Balance. Okay, that can work. Mid block. Come on, tell me you're using a mid block. No, you go balance. I think you should work. Okay, I want to say this, right? Don't do this. Don't do this. But what in the world are you doing? Okay, this is very interesting. In a small area like this, you want to do this. Everybody's pressing and you got to have 2 on 1, 1 on 2, 3 on 1. Everybody's chasing, opening up space. No. Do this. Like, do something like this for this. You want to do that maximum pressing, yeah, go all the way up to the top and then you do the maximum pressing. Okay, use tighter marking. Don't do it by default. Are your players very good? Because you're doing this, use offside trap, right? You want to do this, are your players very good? If your players are not very good, don't do this. Avoid this instruction unless your players in general have got very good tight marking. What you do instead is, you know the backline might be good, right? Tell them to mark tight. You tell these guys to tackle hard, right? So you tell all these guys to tackle hard. Yeah, so apply the frontal press, man. I don't see a lot of people doing this in the game, right? So apply the frontal press. What happens now is these guys are doing all the hard tackling in front. These guys are waiting for the second ball, right? All these guys are gonna wait for the second ball. I hope this guy is like shoot. What? Oh, okay. Seriously, you don't want anybody? Oh, I don't get this. Don't do. You want to do shoot less often? You do it to these guys. Why? Because then you get like a lot of vertical movement from your players. Because he doesn't want to shoot, he gives the ball to somebody else. Somebody else runs in front of him. That kind of thing. Advance forward, AP. Okay, fine. I can see how this works with a mid block. But drop this. Okay, you can drop it to here. You can drop it to here. You can. It's fine. Right? You can work it like this. This is like a mid block. Right, you do this, too many players going for the same ball, you might open yourself up. So drop it down a notch. Okay, AP on attack, AF on attack, inverted. This is like a central partnership. I mean, why is he on attack? Is he? I don't get this rule. I mean, then why do you have a DLP here? It's like, I just don't like this combination. This combination is not a very healthy combination. I mean, who is he creating chances for? You want him to dribble into the box by himself and look for chances for other people. This is not going to work. You got this guy is running away by himself. The moment he sees the attack, he goes, hey, bye everybody. I'm going to the box. I'm going to try and score goals for you now. Okay, there are times he will drop deep, right? And he might swap the ball with the AP. Then the AP runs into the box. Hey, I'm going to give it to somebody, but I don't have anybody in the box to give it to. Why? Because nobody's in the box. Okay, so what you do is you can play a shadow striker here, AMA on attack. Okay, you can play AP, but then have others coming in, right? Maybe a poacher here, AP and attack here, an inside forward and attack here, maybe a wingback on support here, right? Something like that. If you want to have like a central playmaker like this, pressing forward and attack also can work. He can run around, he can move into the channels, putting pressure on defenders. Then you have like inverted wing on attack. Now this is the bold and the beautiful. 4 fellas attacking. The bold and the beautiful, babies. Come on, let's go. Let's all attack them. Let's all go to war. Let's all go to war. We're all going to war. They're all going to war. AP on attack, inverted winger, inside forward. They're all going to war now. Overlapping left, underlap right. Holy guacamole. What's going on in this world? Okay. Overlap left, underlap. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I consider myself to be very good at the use of underlaps and overlaps. And you see, whenever I do this, I'm looking for the underlapper. Okay. Okay. Underlap, right? Who's the underlapping here? Maybe this guy. Okay, this guy's gonna come up and like take forever to get here. And then he holds up the ball for somebody. Who? Him. Why? This guy is not attacking. So you want to do underlap, overlap, get him to be a wingback on support. Right? At least a wingback on support. If you're gonna do something like that, you get him up the pitch, right? So now this becomes a very attacking setup. It's very, very attacking. Alternatively, if you're scared, right, do this. AP on support. Now you got this trifecta here. Right, holding up the ball, and you got all these players coming up. No, okay, this guy is going this way. Inverted winger on attack. He's just gonna take the ball and just gonna try and attack the box this way. He can still be a goal scorer, but yeah, I mean, this guy's gonna run through the channels. I mean, it all depends on your players, man. This kind of a tactic. I would try something like this: pressing forward attack, inverted winger on attack. Inside for an attack. Yeah. Wing back on attack. Holy cow, this is... Yeah, CM on defense, definitely. I mean, it can work. I've done it many times. When double attack duties. Here, I'll just go safe. I'll just go no nonsense. I'll just play safe here. Right. Don't need too many beautiful things. These ball playing defenders have a lot. He's under a lot of risk because he's got nobody to give the ball to except this guy. If he can't pass the ball to this guy, you're in trouble. So what you want is a no-nonsense central defender. He just hooves the ball up because so many attack duties on the flanks. And then you do this. Go to your goalkeeper. Don't distribute to fullbacks. Distribute to the flanks. Your dangerous players are all here now. Right? All high up the pitch because you got the overlap and underlap, right? So you play distribution to flanks. Right? Remove this. Okay. Now... let's talk about your block. Okay, you can play a higher block, prevent short goalkeeper distribution. You can also add this. You can also go all the way up to the top and do the same thing. Then you go here. That's it. You can play on balance, no problem. You don't have to play our defense all the time. We can even remove this instruction. But this is a bit, I mean, it's very gutsy. Overlap, underlap. I think you like that kind of football. But this is safe. This side is safe. What you can tell this guy to do is actually sit narrow. This guy's going to attack the space then. Then he looks to release this flank when they attack him. And then AP is just drifting around inside, between the lines, trying to create trouble. Yeah, and this pressing forward is giving both the central defenders an issue. Yeah. Okay, man. That's the one. This is a bit more complicated. 4-2-3-1s can be a lot of fun. But they are a fair bit of we got a fair bit to look at. Okay, last two tactics. Hey, wait, I have to go to Discord first. Okay, hey, hold on. Okay, so I normally take tactics at the start of the show. So if you came in at the start, okay, we've got one last tactic. Link up your tactic. So we're gonna download this tactic. Oops, wrong Discord. Yeah, wrong Discord. Damn it! Stop it. Come on here. Yeah, I download link up. Copy. Let's go to Manager 22 Tactics BYT Public, and we'll paste you here. All right, so these are all the tactics that you guys in the community sent today. Once again, if you want your tactics to be featured on the show, I hand out the link at the start of the show, and I pick up the link during the show itself, right? Usually at the start of the show, within about 15 to 20 minutes. And I do this for the community once a month. But my priority is always going to be to the guys on Discord. Okay, what was I going to do? Okay, there we go. So we got one tactic from Linkapo. Which one? Must be this. No, Hertha we done. Control chaos. This is the one. Aim to hit teams on the counter. This one playing both sides. The chance for half space. Aim to have two players. Okay, all right. 4-1-3-2. DLF box to box roaming. Okay, standard can work. Yeah. Wing back, ball, halfback. Drops here, wing backs push up, roaming playmaker. I see this. DLF on attack and poacher. Nothing wrong with this tactic. Yeah, nothing wrong. Frame more direct, lower tempo. Lower tempo tells your players to take their own sweet ass time. So you want to play this tactic like this, you have to have a very good team. Okay, if you don't have a very good team, I probably would say this is more like a counter-attacking tactic. DLF and poacher. No, you don't need a DLF and a poacher. I don't think so. Because a DLF and a poacher holds up the ball for somebody, right? Okay. Poacher also is gonna, like, he doesn't have options, he's gonna pass it to somebody else. So DLF on attack is just gonna hold up the ball and then he's gonna give it to somebody. The problem right now with this tactic is there's nobody to give the ball to. You got nobody running up the pitch. Maybe this underlapping fullback, but no. Possible, then what you do is you tell him to dribble more, take more risks with his passing, right? Then if he gets up to this part of the pitch, you got hit early cross. Okay. Yeah. That might be okay. But then you're gonna like always be playing balls in transition over the top. This is okay. I'm not saying this tactic is a poor tactic, but to play this kind of systems really well, okay, you're gonna have to have a lot of control in your games. Your players have to be very, very good. It can be done. Yeah, CM on attack is gonna come through the middle, you see. So this is one of the reasons why you got to underlap. Okay, I like the underlap because the underlap is gonna really help you in this tactic. You can focus play to the middle. Yeah, I see this working. Yeah, I do. I don't see an issue. I mean, my only problem I have is the two guys on top. Because the CM on attack is going to push up, right? So sometimes what I do is this kind of setups, right? I probably won't play a roaming playmaker on the flanks. I'll probably play something like a box central midfield on support. See, I have a similar tactic I'm releasing tomorrow. Okay, I'm releasing the tactic tomorrow, 4-1-3-2, right? It's very different from yours. I'll just go attacking playmaker in the center. Your most dangerous position is here. You want this player to be the trigger, not this player. Because if he triggers two players that can break the line. So this player is the one that you want. In a 4-1-3-2 or in a 4-3-1-2, I always love the central position to be the guy that makes the splitting passes. Not the guys out on the flanks. You don't get much from them. But this guy is going to split a lot of defenses up with passes over the top. So you can play a lot of combinations here. Then you're free to make a lot of choices in terms of combinations. So this halfback is going to push these two up the pitch. Yeah, I can see it working. Wouldn't change too much. Even this. Yeah. 4 is like a mid block. Yeah, mid block can work. And then counter regroup. I mean, you can go counter press if you want. There's nothing wrong with it. But I can see what you're trying to do here. But I'll swap the roaming playmaker for the AP on the attack. Alright guys, I want to thank everybody for popping in on today's show. We received quite a lot of tactics. I'm sorry I can't cover everybody's tactic today. I have tried my best to cover as many tactics as I can. We managed to cover a few of the tactics that came in from the Discord as well. I think all the Discord tactics were covered today. Linkapu, your Quantum Linkapu tactic was done. SNG, thanks for your tactic. And for the community, we received a few tactics. One from AK, your Bottlenose Blitz, Ken Chan, your tactic. Inspector Gadget, the 4-2-3-1 was very cute. I liked it. And Spencer, your Hertha Berlin. I hope you do well with the 4-3-1-2. 4-3-1-2 is always one of my favorite tactics, man. And TTV Shao Official. Yeah, man. That name on the tactic made me sit up and take notice. I was so worried. I thought it was something else. So thanks for popping in on today's show. Thanks for submitting your tactics. I hope I managed to help you in one small way or another. You guys stay safe. Take care of each other. I want to thank you for all your support. I'll see you again soon.